All right, hello, hello, hello. It's Saturday night. We are back. Welcome, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday, a great Veterans Day weekend. Happy belated thank you to any of our veterans that are out there. We are back. Good news, I'm here. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be building tonight. Bad news is obviously I didn't make it out to California for SCGMC today. If any of you guys made it, I'd love to hear what you guys thought. Kind of bummed I couldn't make it out there. But anyway, we're here. We're going to make the most of it. Working on the RG God Gundam today. Continuing with that. And yeah, what else? Giving away an MG Gunner Zaku Warrior tonight. So stay tuned for that. We'll be giving that away. Yeah. Let's jump into the chat, say hello, and we'll go from there. What's up, Depeche? Kyle Dixon, Black Shade, Rob Rosencrantz, Dylan Dull, Random Hero. It's snowing, so time to build an HGGM cold districts type alongside the stream. Where are you that it's snowing today? It's like unseasonably warm here in New Hampshire today. Thought it was like sweatshirt weather outside earlier today, and it was like definitely like t-shirt weather. It's kind of crazy for mid-November. It's a Bone Daddy, Jack C, the Zeonic Shadow, Jason S, Dub Orino, Doug Rossi, making Mecha while eating Chinese food Saturday build. Nice. Michael Lasser, what's up? Jody Garrett, Israel Knight, Buster 0988, Pockets, Anthony Cerna, Dylan Dahl. Love the animation of Blue 01. Thanks. Got actually working this time. Got the loop figured out, so small victories. What's up, Mimic Senpai? Drez. Stealthy Bedlam, the Time Sync, Ethan Drew. Hey Ethan, what's up? Austin. Friends. Let's see. Rivers, Arise Death, Mark D, Skyrider, Jason, what's up? Good evening, Nick. Hope mother-in-law is better, man. She's doing okay. Last Sunday, I was very, very concerned, actually, which is why I ended up canceling the trip. Didn't have flights booked or anything, and where things were at, it didn't seem like a good time to be going. But thankfully, how it always goes when you cancel a trip for something, things got pretty much better since then. I think I made the right call, but things are definitely better. She moved into rehab yesterday, so moving in the right direction. Not perfect, but it's definitely better than it was. Let's see, where are we? Maverick Entities, Ionic Shadow. I already said Ionic Shadow. Service with Gaming, Shadow Pilot, Bo Odell, Anthony Sermoshi. Let's see, 808 Johnster, Jay Punisher, Achilles, what's up? Gumpy University. Hey, what's going on, man? Coming out of the woodwork. What's up with you, dude? So excited to see how the God Gundam is going. Missed the last few giveaway builds, but back just in time for a win. There you go. That's the spirit. Short t-shirt weather here in Korea, freaking crazy. Yeah, it's like I'm not complaining, but consistency would be nice. Like earlier this week, I was worried about how cold the warehouse is going to get this winter because we had a really cold day. What's up, Rob Sadler, Rick Henriquez, R. Prats, Mark D, 36 and sleeting here, Joy, Toy Mechanic RN, Central Ohio Nick, who's a big fat fluffy flakes most of the day. Nice, no snow here yet, although my snowblower did finally get the tune-up it needed yesterday, so I should be good to go for snow. Falls are always serious businessmen. They are. Would not recommend it. What's up, Skids Custom? Skids Customs. My channel. Daniel Alvario. Matthew Russ. Mark Hawking. What's up? Josh Johnson. Show Pilot going to Gundam base after this. Oh, nice. Yeah, because it's like morning there, right? Oh, damn. Building RG God 2. The arms took so long. I feel like the legs and lower body took forever. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm alive. I be lurking. Well, that's good. Alive is good. Live in New England and you want consistent weather. I know, that's kind of a unrealistic expectation. Like most of my expectations. What's up, Kiro Soldier? Doug Rossi, Nick, just that you put your mother-in-law in the first week's volumes, canceling a big trip, your first brother. Yeah, well, it's not even so much my mother-in-law, like it is, but it's my wife, because she's the one who's got to deal with all that stuff, and she needs the support. She needs to be able to focus on what she needs to do to get her healthy and all that stuff. So advocating for her. And if you ever had a loved one in the hospitals, I mean, the nurses and doctors, they're busy. They got lots of patients to care for. If stuff falls through the cracks and stuff like that. So having someone able to be over there consistently to keep an eye on that stuff is important. It's 10:35 here. I need to pick up those paint markers for the plant. Just got here. What are we building tonight? Brian, we're working on the RG God Gundam. Getting there. Going to the Gundam Expo at Anime NYC next Sunday. Nice. Those things never happen close to me, and I can't justify the travel right now for that. They gotta put the, they probably won't even. How am I supposed to move this? Oh, I see. B1, 1. I always put the nubs in these things in bad spots. And painting your God Gundam as you're building it. I'm not sure. I kind of want to. I also kind of want to move on to some other stuff, and the plastic looks really nice on this, so I'll have to see how I'm feeling after. Jesse, Nick, you had to slap Dylan with a banana. He packed my order and I got a broken bottle of paint. I took care of it quickly. He's an awesome customer service. I don't know. I can't afford to slap anybody with a banana right now. If I put someone out of work for a banana-related injury, that would be very bad. Open 1942 is my favorite horror movie. Is that the... Isn't there some new Wolfman series or something up? Meeting Bandai Dave at the Bandai booth, though. Gate on the RG is probably for the hyper mode version. It's been this week. This has been good. The new early bird thing that we're doing has been good. We got a ton of stuff coming, so we're trying to be in the best position we can to get that stuff shipping as fast as we can to make room, because we're going to be absolutely buried. So there's some good stuff up on the website for the early bird if you're yeah, I would definitely take a look. This is some hot kits that have historically not stayed in stock very long, and you could grab one and secure it before they actually restock. It's Wolfman and Disney Plus. Until you do the part-time job, and I live all the way in Texas. You gotta move to New Hampshire. That's an MG EX Freedom coming. We've got our unofficial confirmations as part of the order that we just placed. Or not just placed, but yeah, I guess it's part of the order we just placed. We got confirmations for the previous order, which has the MG EX. Thanks for the sub, Mark Hawking. And so we'll be putting up our pre-orders to the MG EX as well as the Witch kits, hopefully this week. So everyone else building tonight, currently finishing the HGC Jagan, Ecoas type. We'll probably start the HGC Byerland Custom 2. So we got some kits from you, Nick. Definitely do. Anyone having a problem with Shopify being unable to verify your card? Tried to place an order yesterday and today, still having the same problem. You check that you got the right zip code and stuff. That's, I think, the most common problem we see when people have difficulty with cards. Especially if you might have moved recently. The order delivery notices via the SMS service. Glad you're liking it. It was broken up all about that early bird. It's your first RG. I'm assuming it's the RG. Haven't been able to watch the last few streams because of work. It's not my first RG. This is actually my third. The RG Unicorn, Full Armor Unicorn. And I did the Tall Geese 2. Let's see, where am I at here? Any kits you recommend building for testing, weathering, and other more advanced stuff? I don't know, anything that's inexpensive and easy. I've done a ton of the high grade Leos and used them kind of for testing stuff out. They're pretty simple, inexpensive, easy to justify having a bunch of. Getting the PG Exia kits next month. I think we got PG Exia confirmed good number of them. We got some other PGs coming soon too. So quick package ship for a cause. Easy Gun, nice. Hey Nick and everyone, how's it going? What's up, George? Soon would guy note paints be coming to Mecha Warehouse. So we're about to place our order for it. We got a notice a couple days ago that they are, I think, gonna ship as early as December. I'm not sure how much the line will get to carry. We got to figure out what our order is, and then they have to send us what they can, and I've been told that they might not be able to send us everything we ask for because we're new in the game and we didn't have an old outstanding pre-order or back order or whatever. Palmy is a bit late tonight. Kids took forever to go to sleep. What's up, Artie? Mr. Trash Can Bob, what's going on? Pat T Cakes, God, yeah, it's easy in my life. I'm trying to input the 10% coupon for getting a text message, but it's not working. I'm trying to pre-order early bird for the Kshatriya. So that code is only for in-stock items. It does not work for the early bird or pre-order items. And that would be why that code's not working. Now you're in the Goat Farm today. What's up, Burfig? Pre-order the HG Aerial Gunner from another place. My first come with pre-order. Been watching much for Mercury. I haven't. I want to be. Entry grades are great test kits. That's good. Good idea. Stock, older grade, no grade. 144 kits are great for practice on everything. Paint, seam on removals, and they're cheap. So like the RG line, a little bit high new and Sosby. Got the new and God in my backlog. I've liked it so far. Just early bird stuff I'm hearing. So Tuesday we did our first go, what we're calling early bird. It's kind of the equivalent of a back order. Some shops allow you to order stuff that's supposed to be coming in or stuff that they don't have in stock currently. We've always avoided taking orders for things that we don't have in stock because you don't know when they're going to come in. So we've just got word, though, of one of our biggest shipments ever, which is going to be followed by probably our second biggest shipment ever pretty soon after. And so we took the hot items from that and offering them as like a pre-order. Basically, that's what the basically as a back order kind of thing, because we know that they're going to be arriving in the next couple weeks, and so we'll be able to ship them out ASAP and get that stuff rolling over before they actually go up for regular restocks. No, my discount code ran out because of the mess up with Shopify. What mess up? If you send me the details or send the details to support, we probably can help you out depending on what the situation is. Good evening. I have a scene that I am trying to finish. Can I send you some pictures for your suggestions? Sure. Switch to Wing Fenice and Wing Fenice Renacita. Straight builds with panel lining. Italian gotta represent. What's up, everyone? Sorry for being late. I had to stop some shoplifters at my store. PD made it go long. That's fun. Early bird is sick. Keep it going in the future. We're probably going to keep doing it on anything that we've got enough to not... Like, I want to make sure people have a fair chance at stuff. But the things that we got a lot of, for sure, and the things that have been hot that we can do, just to let people not have to worry about getting up early to rush. It's early bird to finally secure a Kshatriya. Nice. Got my kit order. Thanks, Dick. No problem, Drez. If you still will be getting the MG EXS. I don't know if we have any confirmed right now. If they're printing it, we probably have some coming, though. Could be anything y'all can help with. I'm just figuring out why it's unable to verify the card. I've been trying to order for the past couple of days. Well, if you figure out what's going on with the card, I mean, let me know. We can try to help you sort that out. If you send me an email, actually, I can probably check later on. Because often there'll be an abandoned cart when a transaction doesn't go through, and it will usually tell us what the state of it is, and if it was because of a zip code or something like that, it might tell us. Curious about the SDMG. Question on using a marker. Should I apply a clear coat spray to the part before applying the marker? I don't think you need to before. So excited for the Secret Santa calls. Yeah, that'll be fun. So what's everybody up to this weekend? Maybe a long weekend for some with the holiday Friday. Anybody managed to make it to SCGMC? You guys notify when things will go on pre-order status before it's open on the website. We don't formally, they'll usually just go up. But like this is your forewarning, I guess, now that we usually put pre-orders up every week, but a lot of the Bandai stuff will go up this coming week. My friends give me their discount code to use. I just moved, so I use my old zip code and it goes through. It doesn't have a discount code. Why? Again, you can send a note either after you place the order, and we can potentially apply it retroactively, if that helps. Okay, let's see. Finishing putting in floors upstairs in our nerd room. Nice. Bathroom demo and remodel. Oh, that sounds like fun. Half sarcastically. Rest after a long pair of days at work. Starting on Sosby for Ka, wish it was a long weekend. I haven't had Veterans Day off since I enlisted. Well, thank you for your service. Friend over last night and he built his first Gundam kit with me. I did Zaku F2 and he did a Jack Edge. Today I'm building a Maro Toys kit. Nice. 6 souls I knew were lost a couple hours ago in Texas. Kinda really ruined the weekend for me. Oh man. That's a lot all at once. Dude, I'm sorry. Do you have a schedule like every Tuesday or something? Yeah, we usually drop our pre-orders Tuesday morning if we have any pre-orders. Sometimes it's Wednesday. We usually coincide it with the video. If our Tuesday video ends up becoming a Wednesday video for some reason, then often the pre-order drop will sometimes extend out a day too, but it's usually Tuesday or Wednesday. Wait for you to get it. I won't pre-order from the other right now. For which one, Jack? We got some of those. The unofficial confirmations were some good numbers and some stuff. Back with a cigar and some whiskey catching up on things. Nice. Top of your Nick. If you could translate one grunt suit from one gun universe to another, and why? Oh man. I don't know. I don't know why I'd want to. Polish and buff my metal MG Sosby infrastructure for a clear red Sosby. Nice. What's up, Adam? Lives somewhere near you. What's up, Ji Wong Lee? Work at Elmo Draft House in Austin, and it's premiere weekend for Wakanda Forever. That's true. I noticed that. We ended up watching tonight, Kate and I, because the kids are with my parents this weekend because we had planned on that for the trip out to SCGMC, and it makes things easier with the situation with Kate's mom. So things were going well today at the rehab place, so Kate was home relatively early. We watched Thor: Love and Thunder, and I was looking up what the next movies are coming out, and I realized that Wakanda Forever was, yesterday, right? Working on an MG Gunkin version condo. It's turned to be quite the project. Super excited Shenlong to show up. Yeah, me too. It's been too long. Let's wait on the Motoroid Thunderjaw. The internet teased me, and I'm waiting to see it up on order research. Just picked up a Fizzles off Marketplace, and the person thought it was a regular kit, but turns out it's special coding. Though someone started building it, and they didn't do a good job. That's a bummer. Can't wait for MW to stock those Gurren Lagann kits. What kits aside from Gundam are you interested in building? I snagged one of those ink dragons. I really want to build one of those. What else? I forget what it's called. I got some other kit from might be Motoroid or something like that. A Motoroid kit. I forget what it was. It looked cool and I wanted it. Kodo Dark Magician Girl kit Finally, an incoming. I think it might be the longest I've waited for a pre-order, but it's well worth it. Yeah, those showed up this week. They just barely missed the restock this week. We'll be shipping the pre-orders out probably early this coming week. For Love and Thunder was terrible. It was okay. I mean, I see what everybody is saying about them trying too hard in the comedy stuff or whatever. Definitely wasn't the best. Yeah, I want to get an Ink Dragon. It looks so sick. You say it right, my name. Nice. I don't know if I could say it right twice. The pressure, man. I sent an email to support, confirmation number and description of the problem. Order's been placed though. Very excited to build the Psycho Gundam. Oh, nice. Psycho was able to prove it. MG Sniper 2. Looking forward to building it. The HD kit was fun to build. That's supposed to be a really good kit. Oh, looks like we got some spam here. Port. Let's see. Nick, in relation to recent news, were you a fan of the 90s Batman cartoon? That's like the animated series or whatever it was called. I definitely remember watching that one. So I got him last weekend. Loved that kit. Felt like an MG, and it towers over all my other kits. It's a big one. We got one in the front display case. Thanks for the sub, Contacto22. That's Brent's build. I think he brought in, and it's massive. For HG Masala, so bad. It's one of my Grail kits I want. I think that was on the order form for the next quarter. And the Full Mechanics Ale Calamity Gundams. Maybe. Yeah, Batman's voice actor died this week. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. I saw that. It's sad. So they want me to take this off. And move that piece. Oh, is that bend too? Holy crap. Nick paused and the music stopped. LOL, thought I lost the internet. I'll pre-order with you. It'll be my first purchase. Nice, well thank you. What's up, HH15? The El Calamity is P Bandai. Nick won't get those. There you go. Okay, so I didn't know that. So if it's P Bandai, I definitely won't have it. We haven't been carrying P Bandai stuff because we got to buy it basically the same place you guys do, which is the USP Bandai site, and that means we're essentially making it hard for you to buy it at the better price. See, so Gundam and GTO GM is my first order besides giveaways. I'll look it up now before I forget. You're saving fund, they got throwaway money. Nice. I think if you got a fight with Zaku Warriors, who would win? Unless there's something I don't know. I don't know that there's many big gunplay YouTubers that would be all that challenging, considering I've been training, competing in full contact martial arts for like my whole life, so it'd probably beat me at any sort of building contest though. Still a bit near me, but 1 hour different. Okay. It's not too bad, but not something you want to do every week. Let's hoping that with how great the FM Calamity was, they'd make a Sword Calamity version of the kit. It's money I got for Christmas for first purchase, and my family, it's a rule to spend money you get as a gift on fun stuff. There you go. Yeah, but can they do the Van Damme truck splits? Bit Nick when I was lean, not as mean, but still Marine. Who's your favorite MG, Nick? I guess I'd say the heavy arms, but the P Bandai one, I think. But there's so many good MGs though. Built the MG Charizard's Galgoo 2.0 yet? I have not. I don't really have any plans to either. I don't have that one on my backlog. I've got so many other kits I really want to build. Every week I should build something instead of doing more masking every week. 3 hours masking 3 parts. Thanks for the sub, Michael Trendafilov. Your store, but it's too far. No worries, man. So let me know when the missile comes in or pre-orders come up. Just create an account on the site. Whenever somebody asks me to remind them or let them know when something comes in, if it's not on the site to do the in-stock notification on it, then you just got to kind of watch for the restocks, because I I would like to say, and I would like to try to be able to notify people, but the number of people who ask and the number of items that I have to track, odds are I'm going to forget it. I haven't been able to bring myself to build my MG Talgies. That RG Zaku 2 kicked my butt. Haven't built much since. The MG Talgies is a solid build. I'm highly inefficient at masking as well. Masking takes so much time. The MG RX 178 versions with strong joints. Just got done building the Titans version 2.0. It's floppier than a fish out of water. I haven't heard anything about it being a floppy one, but there's things you can do to improve that, though. Want to perfect your masking or make things seem easier? Just start masking World War II German aircraft canopies for a few months. Talgies is my next MG. I plan to build it after Fish Mexia. Thanks for the sub, Ji Wong Lee. MG Talgies is my next MG. I plan to build after Fish Mexia. Nice. Thanks for the sub, Jeffrey Fu. Built the MG Talgies and I love it. The build is great, however, it doesn't like holding the gun or the shield. Any buses to your store? Where are you coming from? I don't think so. There's not a lot of like buses into the area, I don't think. New Hampshire and public transportation don't really go well together. I find masking hard, I just get distracted easily. All right. What was your most challenging build? I don't know. I'd probably say the PG GPO1 just because the amount of hours it took and the fact that I did it in a 24-hour straight shot. Okay, I gotta get ready for this first draw of the night for this MG Gunner Zaku Warrior. Let's see. But I'd like to apply for the job, I see. We could certainly use the help. Let's see, it's painful the trigger. MG Talgies flew to 120 is a bit steep this time of year. This steep. Okay, so I got a good question. Okay, so giveaway. We're gonna do a number from 1 to 1500, and I want you to answer the question: which from Mercury designs do you like the most? Which Gundam, which mobile suit is the one that you like the most? So 1 to 1500, favorite mobile suit from Mercury. Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You do need to be present to win. And isn't there one other thing? I don't know. I'm fried. A lot of aerials in there. Well, that's good. We got a ton of aerials coming based on our confirmations, so hopefully a bunch of people will be trying to pick those up. It's been a long week, yeah, it has been. I think the last week or so has been probably one of the most stressful weeks for me in a long, long time, between the crap with the mother-in-law and just business stuff that doesn't go away. It's just the the combination all at once. Be present when the number is called to claim your win, Nick. I think that's what you need to add. I think I said that, but I know nothing on Mercury, just haven't looked into it yet. No worries. I haven't been able to see any of the actual series yet. I only watched the prologue. I'm waiting for it to come up free somewhere. Or if I can like buy it on DVD or something. I don't really want to pay one of these streaming services for it. And I don't really have all that much time to watch stuff right now anyway. Missed the prompt. Elliot Moon, number from 1 to 1500, and what's your favorite mobile suit design from a Witch from Mercury? Or Witch from Mercury. I feel like I'm going to screw that up a bunch for a while. It's from, right? Not of. Get with you, I'm not paying to watch it either. Like, I'd pay to watch, like, I'd pay to own it, but I don't want to pay the streaming service, because then, like, I'm not going to get to use the service for much other stuff. Because I don't want to spend money on another streaming service right now. Okay. You pay for enough streaming services. I don't watch other anime, so to pay for Crunchyroll is just worth it. Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't like. I suppose if I had the service, I might watch more anime, but it would be a change in my like content consumption behavior, and I'm not in a place to do that right now with my available watching hours or whatever. It's Witch from Mercury, which Mercury is the alternate universe. Gotcha. Starting Mandela effects. Any games you excited for? I don't play much in the way of games these days. I occasionally binge a game for a while and then stop playing games for an extended period of time. I've been doing Door Kickers 2 for the past like couple months. But I think I'm gonna burn out of that at some point soon. I won't bring me to your store a bit too far. Yeah, bummer. I think you can get into videos. That's a Gundam to sell. I don't know. I need to figure out a like a distributor or something, because that would I could see carrying DVDs and even like mangas and stuff. I think that would be really cool. Gundam Info has available to watch. Does it on YouTube? It wasn't available before. VPN to Asian. Maybe I need to get a VPN is what that means. Okay, I'm gonna call time here. Gundam shop called Sean's Anime, sells anime Gundam shows and Blu-ray. There's got to be a place to get it. Okay, so let's draw our number for this MG Gunner Zaku Warrior. 541. There we go. I see one. Nice. Bazinga Boop. Pretty crazy. There's a pretty large range on that one. What was the number? My kids were screaming. 541. Bazinga Boop is the winner. Congratulations. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com and we'll get that sent out this week. Congrats. We'll see. Maybe we'll draw something else. Never seen it go in the first round. It's definitely happened. We've done it a few times. It's definitely not super common, but you know I'm not gaming the numbers, because if I was, then no one would win on the first one. This is like the second week in a row that giveaway was won first round. I think last week it wasn't, but I think the RG Sazabi week it was. Maybe was that last week? I don't know. One of them we did. Buying from your store. The website is easy to navigate, and the filters make it easier for me to find exactly what I'm looking for. Glad to hear that one. Seen it happen twice. A winner in the first round. Yeah, it definitely happens. Not super common, but that's why we generally decrease the number range each go, in order to make it more likely to win as it goes on, because it is theoretically better for me if the prizes stick around to the last draw, because people will hang out waiting to try to win. Keep dropping this thing. RG God, as you basically do the kit from the ground up, starting with the feet, ending with the head. I started doing that with all my builds, even if it meant going out of order. It makes a more rewarding build experience. I think a lot of people do that. You feel that you own your building skills with each kit you build. I try to. Sometimes the gains from one build to the next don't seem super significant, especially on the snap building side. I feel like every kit I paint and do that kind of stuff on, I definitely make a little progress. More so than the building side. I think what's upside down? What the hell am I doing? I think it takes more builds to improve fundamental skills as you go. As you get better, it's going to take more, just like anything else. That first bit of improvement or whatever can go really quick. After that, it takes more time. Just enjoyed listening and building. I'm glad to have you, Thomas. God hand nipper is actually worth it. I like them. I've been using these for like ever now. That said, like the Display 3.0s are basically as good from what I've heard. So whether it's worth God hands versus like the 3.0s is purely subjective, and it kind of depends on if you're painting or not. If you're not painting, it might matter less. Or I mean, if you are painting, it might matter less, rather. Toward the end of Zeta Gundam, it's making me facepalm so much I'm not sure if I can handle double Zeta next. So I must hang out for the sanding ASMR until you start with the glass file. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll set the pump in sanding sounds. Muzmuz, hi, love your videos. Thanks, Muzmuz. I should try to pick up things to refine my building. Topic, I assume these streams are mostly marketing for you to hook people for announcements to bring them to the store. Would you get some measure of monetization as well from them? We don't monetize the channel at all right now. The thought has occurred. We've talked about it before. But one, I don't want other stores to be able to target us for ads as easily. And honestly, I think it'd be a drop in the bucket. I'd rather have less commercials, less ads on our content. Because the content is the ad, so to speak, trying to get people to shop with us more so than a monetization thing. Can hang around just to see how many times you drop the razor file. I need to do better with that. Yeah, Iron-Blooded Orphans Urdu hunt sets. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm gonna try my hand painting on my next MG kit. Wish me luck. Good luck, Juan. Wife is mildly OCD if the instructions say arms and feet. She does arms and feet. She complains the entire time, but it's how it's supposed to go. You know, my third model, I was doing way better, especially when I added panel lines. Yeah, the first few models, you pick up skills really fast, I think, if you want to at least. So I've been in the Philippines for a while, so I haven't joined the stream. Since when did you switch to the Razor, Nick? When we started the God Gundam, so like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 streams ago. It's been a little while now. I figured it was a good time to try it, and I've been really liking it, so I think it's going to be my go-to. Opinion, snip out all parts before the build from the runners or runner hunt during the build. I go to the runners. I'll do all the parts for a step, but it can be hard to find parts otherwise sometimes. At least for me. Those Kyle was the most labor-intensive build I've done so far. It was so much fun. It took the longest by far. Missed the first one up, so I bought another to build correctly. Nice. Jimmy Gundam artifacts. I did a, it was the Rick Diaz on stream. Last year sometime, I think. Got, I think a high new on the backlog too. Razor files are resilient to drop, especially if just on your cutting mat. Yeah, as long as I don't drop it on a hard surface from pretty far, it should be fine. Maybe I'll do hunt cards, pretty much everything like the Hijiraboshi and Asmodee that weren't in the anime, right? Oh, is that what that is? I don't even know what that... I thought that was just a kit. I'm not super familiar with IBO. We're getting exclusive Mecha Warehouse Razor design. We'll definitely get those. We've talked about it. I need artist time, basically, to get the artwork figured out. But it'll happen at some point, hopefully. Oh, there's 2 parts that are basically the same here. Do you have a Hijiraboshi? I think we have those in stock, maybe. Okay. check out Mecha Warehouse. There's 4x Hijiraboshi left. Well, there you go. Nice. Grab one while you can. I went full circle. Started with sanding paper, glass files, the razor. Now I mix both the razor and the Bandai sanding sticks. Yeah, I think the real way, the best way to go is a combination of tools, because not everything will work for every situation. What's your favorite Gundam model? I think I answered this earlier in the stream, actually. I guess it would be, well, I guess that was my favorite Master Grade. Or was it? Oh, now I'm at risk of contradicting myself in the same stream here. Said MG Heavy Arms. Was that favorite model or was that favorite Master Grade? For some reason I thought it was favorite Master Grade, but... like, I really like all of them. I feel like I've got a couple that are less favorites. Or less than favorite, but the question was favorite model. Okay, well, we'll stick with that then for now. Ask me again next week. It'll be a different answer, probably. There's so many good kits, so it's hard to pick just one. I mean, for any Eye-Blooded Orphan sets, definitely some serious IBO fans out there. Some of the Grim Redemption Asmaroth from the other IBO side stories like Gecko, Hijiraboshi, Asmodee, Schwab Custom, and Sigrun are from Urdu Hunt. Oh, fire. Wait, my next up is the Verkaz Sazabi. Nice. So what's your least favorite? So my least favorite that I've built so far is the HGUC 40 Zaku 2, like the old school HG Zaku. No articulation, like the articulation's garbage. The joints are super loose, barely stands up. It's just not a good kit compared to anything else I built. Bought HG Silver Bolt Suppressor from, especially my first purchase from you guys. Awesome, thank you. Okay. Anybody here? What I miss? Not much, Depeche. At least favorite design. I don't know. There's a bunch I'm not a fan of. The only one that comes to mind immediately, because it was for some reason on my mind, was the Bound Dock. I don't like that one. I'm sure there's some other ones I don't like. Gundam Thrones, the reprint. Technically the Celestial Beings collection. Living on a Prayer for them, I think. Herd Hunt is the IBO game that's coming out pretty soon. There's also new MS and MA just announced from it. Oh, cool. Here's a new revive with the Zaku 2 then. I haven't built the revive. I've heard it's decent though, but I think the rubbery skirt makes it hard to paint. Okay. This is kind of weird. So it's going to have me do this part twice. Bound Dock the Jackal Crab. Yeah, it's just I don't like that the look of that one. E1 10. And then F1 7 and 10. The RG God brings love to the G Gundam. Would love to see the rest get an update. Yeah, it'd be cool to see some more RGs from that line. So the rubber skirt and the plastic ones. You got options. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. What model are you building now? I'm building the RG God Gundam. Typically, how long does it take you for a build? Like an average HD, RG, MG. Depends on the kit. This one I've been working on for a handful of weeks now. A bunch of 2-hour sessions for the streams. So I would be surprised if I end up racking up somewhere between 16 and 20 hours on this one by the time it's done. MGs are probably in a similar ballpark, maybe a little less, depends on the kit. High grades, usually only a few streams, but also kind of depends on the kit. There's so many differences even within a particular line. Like high grade, for example, there's some super simple high grades and some that are really big. I've got the Bound Dog Slander right now, but yeah, it's a bit of an acquired taste. Yeah, I just don't like the look of it. I'm sure if I built one, I'd probably like it, but that'd be a broken record of RG Barbatos win. That'd be cool. Build series and diver series set. We got build stuff. Just go to mechawarehouse.com. You can search for whatever it is you're looking for. It just popped by my room. So I'm building going on. I asked how many have I done. I pointed at the top of my storage wardrobe cabinet where my 20 plus built kits so far sit and left. Got a very important New Hampshire question. How many Dunkin' you got? I don't understand the question. Like, how many Dunkin' Donuts are there near here? Or how many times have I gotten Dunkin' Donuts? Day and a half to finish an HE straight build. But for customization, Verkot take me the longest. Like the full armor gun took me like 10 hours straight. And how many shops? Is it like Mass and Rhode Island where you have multiple in the same street? It absolutely is. Depends where in New Hampshire, but there's an intersection maybe like 10 minutes from my house where there are 2 Dunkins, one on one corner and one on the opposite corner, essentially, of this intersection. And it's not like a super busy area either. And it's not literally right in the corners, but they might as well be. Like you can see one from the parking lot of the other. Here, but somehow I ended up building only MGs and other 100s just because of the size. We recommend RGs and HGs if I build one with 44. I mean, they're both good. I still build HGs a bunch. RGs are fun. Depends on what you're looking for, I guess. An RG will be closer to an MG in terms of complexity, so... God, I hate them putting these nubs in between these surface details. I imagine my Sosby plan will keep busy for 2 to 3 months each once I get started on them. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna struggle with RGs. I recommend MGs. The one thing I'd say with RGs is definitely if you struggle with small parts, whether it be a vision or like motor skill thing. If you don't have good dexterity in your fingers for some reason, then you might be better off with the larger kits to avoid frustration. No, I keep asking you, but do you have any plans like in the Psycho Zaku? Just for the red one, Sazvi Sinju, Limri Zaku, Char Zaku. The MG Verka, we got a bunch coming, and we ordered, I think, a bunch more on the order form we just submitted. So we definitely have the MG Psycho Zaku Verka coming. Struggle with the crossbone RGs, but it'll be well worth the struggle. Jabone was a good build. That was my first RG, but that core fighter was a pain, I bet. You want the MG, yeah, I'm sure. The MG, we made sure, even though we had a decent number coming on our first batch, we ordered a whole bunch more, knowing that that one probably won't stay in stock super long. I think on the MG Rickdom is bulked up compared to any other kit I've built. I really like it. Do you say MG Psycho? Yeah, we got some coming. We were working on the order. Kate was like, "Oh, but the numbers don't show that they're that good." And it's like everybody keeps asking about them. We gotta get a bunch. We do custom parts or weapons for Gundam. Just whatever they make. We don't do our own custom parts. If that's what you're talking about with the store. If you're talking about me, I've used some parts for kit bashing and stuff. Build my airbrush paint booth. Anyone build one before? And would you recommend versus buying one? I just have a purchased one, so I can't really comment. Might be getting a Astro Red frame for Christmas. Nice. Imagine if the new series had not started yet, Bandai may have went into the Thunderbolt anniversary more alongside the Origin Dawn stuff. Maybe. The kind of music I like is the only thing holding me off of YouTube streaming. Buddies in metal bands, but don't think it'll compute with model building. Like Peace, Smash Rock. Antenna for the gym shot off and bounced off my forehead. Leave a mark. Okay, so this one. Okay, and then I need E1 6. There's an old dishwasher tub in the garage as a paint booth. Need to add ventilation bad unless you're DIY handy. Probably better to just buy one, figure out all the accessories you need. Power metal would be good to motivate building, or some 2 metal. Power metal's cool. Someone needs to start a Gunpla power metal band. That would be really cool. There's so many other like power metal subgenres. I feel like that would be a good fit. Personally, I'd most likely listen to video game, OST, city pop, future funk, podcast, or put a dubbed anime on. That'd be dope. Oh man, you could do some really rad concept albums with all the lore. Exactly. Maybe Heavy metal, but Lala metal. Do you have a 3D printer? I do not. Scale 1 to 10. How has this RG build been so far? I'd say it's like a 9.5. There's a couple places where the nubs have been in the wrong place for me. And it's been frustrating. This one is a Fetty Grunt, and they do another Xeon Pilot. The Heavy Gundam. Building an Iron Blood Orphans Urdu Hunt model. Go extra lore building and make it about foot soldiers. You could do just about anything. It'd be great. I need to find some people to form a Gunpla power metal band. Could do a music video in the warehouse. It'd be great. Container for you to put your hands on either side in while you cut the parts from the runner made by a god hand. I haven't seen that. Sounds like a good idea though. I play bass, I'm in. Could dress up for shows too. Well, it's no joke, a really good idea. I'll come play drums for you. We might have to make this a thing. Well, tryouts. Make a video of the Wing 5 smashing on stage. You're gonna get the add-ons for your personal kit. Which add-ons? Picturing in my head, it's awesome. I could do vocal. I've been in metal bands before and I'm along. You're down to my ass. There you go. Oh, for the god, I see. It's got guitar and bass in chat. We need at least 2 guitarists for it to be a power metal band, right? If the Proto-Men can make an over decade-long career over playing hard rock opera based on Mega Man, a Gundam power metal band should work. Electronic Spree is a Transformers one I was thinking about. See the band that are Ned Flanders themes, they all dress up like him. That could be our band, except we all wear char masks. You need like each of the different char masks, like one's got the full helmet, and you got like the full frontal mask and the like limited char mask and stuff. Heard a metal band song involving Xeon chants from a really random band once on YouTube. Gotta be really careful, or people are gonna think it's a like white power band or something if they don't know the context. Someone get the Quattro shades. There you go. D8 and 9. Lead singer has to be Quattro Vagina. So now we need a name for this power metal band. I came here to laugh at you, drum filled and gallop guitar riff. Scorgatron, if you head north from North Carolina, they hit New York here and there. Call full frontal. Which char clone would play base? Good question. Like one random person should be Zex Marquise, like fake char or whatever. Axis drop. What's up, Robert Hannaford? Zex can be the drummer. Synth player Zex. Gunpla Breakers. Wait, no, Randall wins. Band name Falling to Earth. Colony Drop would be a good name too. You think Bandai will ever do Afterward Gundam's Airmaster and Leopard in MG form? I'm not sure. Operation Meteor. But for Power Metal, we all need Flying V guitars, button Gundam head V fin decoration. That'd be cool. A bunch of yellow Flying Vs. They have to rock 3 times harder than any other band. Well, they have to play 3 times faster at least. You just put the beats per minute. You just do the tempo or whatever 3 times faster, and then just play like whole notes or something. I don't have a flying beat, but I do have a warlock for when I want to play guitar. You build Transformer stuff. I did do the Flame Toys Optimus. One of the Flame Toys Optimuses. I love this brainstorming session so much. Come Monday, we'll be taking audition tapes. We end up playing fast enough, we either have to do thrash or just say screw it, do grindcore. Transformers my childhood. I think that's the case for a lot of us. We all agree Chess classic Char look as lead guitar. Dominions dress up and do an Exodus video as the Char clones. This is why I love the Mecha Warehouse fan. We're joking, but enough White Claws, and I think we've got something here. I don't think we even need White Claws. I don't think we need anything. I like the idea. If I had just a little bit more free time on my hands, I would be coordinating this right now. That's 2 separate spammers in one day. Down the line, when Mecha Warehouse is big enough to host its own Gunpla building competition, that's when the debut with the band. There you go. It would be CCHR though. The build video becomes a band recruitment channel. Zoom tryouts after stream. There you go. You built the Astro Red frame or the Gundams. I haven't built the Astro Red frame. I built plenty of other Gundams though. CCHR used no mask. Side note, how's next year's coin development going? Haven't done anything on it really. I need to start thinking about designs, but I don't usually start thinking about that till early in the year. Have you watched any of the Witch Mercury Gundam show? I haven't been able to watch anything besides the prologue yet. Because drive me nuts. I need me some Tamiya thin cement. Guess after I get my SS, their stuff, I have to round up all my D&Ds and grab some so I can have the cold districts as my tree topper. You know, Discord, love your coin guy. Details going. Get some made for another group. Sure. Full depiction of Blue One we do. Coin I'm a little behind. I got back to the hobby a little year ago. Next 2 weeks, do you make a collector enamel coin? We've got these challenge coins. They're for the Discord community. This is this year's coin, the 2022 coin. We have the 2021 coin. And of course, the original 2020 coin. We still have some of the 2022 coins available for Discord members. Like the ones military branches make and for bartenders. Yeah, basically. I got them without it breaking, but on that same Gundam, one little cheeky piece ruined the whole thing. Ouch. That's super cool. Yeah, I've enjoyed having them. Okay. Those are fire. Thanks. I thought it would take an HG and paint to be Blue 01. Not really, because I think a kit bash would be better. I think you could kit bash a Blue 01 out of other stuff, and that'd be pretty close. I just want to make an actual kit. The other group dude, poker chips, but looking to get some real coins made. I see. You could probably actually get poker chips made pretty easily. Draw for a coin. Already brainstorming building my own custom Zaku. I'm thinking of kit bashing a few Origin Zaku kits. Draw for a coin. We won't ever give one away because they're Discord members only. If we did, it'd be on Discord. But there's plenty of people watching, I'm sure, who are not members of the Discord currently. But if you are a Discord member and want a coin, you can always DM me, and I'm more than happy to sell you one. I like that a lot. Damn, Nick, I really like how you've been setting yourself apart from the other mail order websites. Usually like to spend money in places with good, solid people behind the scenes. Thanks, Randall. That's what we're going for. Transparency, communication, good service, good prices. Trying to check all the important boxes. That local shop feel, but with the power of the internet and global communication, you're stumbling right on to essentially our mission statement. Come with piece ruined was a golden Gundam, not actually gold, but I'm so pissed about it. I bet those plated kits are pretty expensive. Did you finally run out of your bulk sanding sponges? I see you're using new sponges. I'm using the Razor Origin from Gun Primer. It was more a matter of wanting to try the new tool. I started on it when I started this build, and I've been enjoying it. So, what's Discord? Another social? Kinda. It's basically like a giant chat server. I don't know your age bracket or what you're familiar with, but it's kind of like, you know, IRC chat from whatever. You got different channels that you can pop into. We've got really good community there. About 1,500 members, I think, right now. People sharing their work and helping answer questions and troubleshoot problems and all that kind of stuff. It's a company called Chrome Everything. They'll plate your kits. Just gotta send it to them on the sprue. That's cool. A few weeks since I've seen a stream, I was shocked seeing the Razor and Bouncer bar. Oh man, I feel old. I remember IRC. Yeah, so do I. Obviously. I wonder, does IRC even exist anymore? Uh-oh, there goes my part. Nick, did you play MUDs at all? I did. I was a serious MUD player. I got roped into the MUD called Medivia. I think it's the one that almost anybody who is into MUDs probably knows, because there's all the controversy around it. Post this to the Gunpla subreddit, but you'll get it first. I bought a binder at 50 full pages, sleeve protectors, manuals fit perfectly inside, and we're keeping a box there. Build is done. Yeah, it's a great way to do it. So we quickly placed it like a year or so after it came out. I put way too many hours into those games back then. That was like my high school thing. You find the piece, you drop it. It went into the Gunpla black hole. I found it pretty easily, thankfully. The blue shows up good on the carpet here. I've got anything done part of that I'm unhappy with. Yeah, I believe that. They seem to make good products. They're really great to deal with as a company too. From a like business perspective, they're one of my favorite vendors to deal with because they're organized and responsive, and I can't say that about everybody we work with. We're playing Utopia on AOL. I don't remember Utopia. Okay, so I need G216 and D1 and D2. Most of my time before AOL on the computer, got bored of the computer crap when AOL came online. Got AOL out frustrations. We never had AOL. We had whatever local dial-up company at the time or whatever. But 56K modems, man, those weren't fun. Trying to play games online. I can email you about doing a make and take day with my youth group. Definitely shoot me a note. I'm calling it early. Peace out. Good night, peeps. See you later. 808 Johnster. PBS. BBS was before me. So a technique for glass files. That's a 3-pack. I feel like I could get it better. I just gotta get used to it to get more comfortable. It took me a while. It took me like the better part of a couple hours to get kind of familiar with it. And I feel like I've been getting more comfortable with it each time I've used it. It's definitely a bit of a skill set. I'm off tonight. Later I'll have buildings. See you later, Matthew. I just remember trying to play games like when I was playing MUDs, my brother played too, and if we both wanted to play, we both had to dial in at the same time. Like we had I feel relatively lucky that we had a second phone line, so we could dial in without tying up the main phone line. But then if we wanted to both play, we'd have to both dial in and use both phone lines. Whatever free disc came in the mail back when the internet was first starting. Try to build the Iron Blood Orphans. Okay. Yeah, I think I just need to not expect them to be magical right out of the gate. These are my traditional standing six. Yeah, it takes some to get the right pressure is difficult. So time to call it at night. Date night with wife. Aloha, great weekend. Glad your brother-in-law is doing better. Take care. See you later, Doug. And multiple phone lines. That brought back memories of 90s gaming. Yes. Parents being pissed that all the phones were like in use or whatever. Parents waiting on a phone call from the doctor or some stupid stuff like that. And no, you can't go online. I'm waiting for a call. Stop the telemarketing calls. That's true. A fun reminder of that era. TCP/IP connections play games. Yes. I remember like struggling at times to have enough bandwidth to play MUDs and stuff, and it was just text games. Someone calls and kicks you at the modem. Yeah, that's the worst. Or someone picks up the phone. Crap you went through to have internet back in the day. Now you can effortlessly chill and watch cat videos with your heart's content. Right after me and my mom moved, I was dialing into AOL all the time. Turned out it was considered long distance, racked up like a $4,000 bill. Oh God. Those first transitions to having like real internet. Blinds didn't let you put the blinds up and down. Just got caught in my headset. Jeez. My parents had a rule I had not allowed to sign in until after 10 p.m. to play online or just go online. We have a supercomputer more powerful than our most expensive 90s PC in our pocket. Yep. Imagine going back in time and being able to tell yourself, like, in the 90s, what you would have now and how you would have reacted to it. Like, not being able to believe, like, that you'll have that much computing power and speed and all that stuff in your pocket. And not only will you have it, but so will, like, everybody else. Freshman year of high school in 2001, upgrade the home computer internet over the course of a weekend. Got a 1.2 gig processor with 2 gig HDD, Voodoo 3 card, and broadband. First bill on 16K baud was $400 because I downloaded 800 megabyte pics and MP3s on a 250 megabyte plan. Went to unlimited. Booted up Unreal Tournament, just 0 lag. Yeah, yes, the era of the LPB. And how jealous everybody else was. It'll be over 1,000 Pokemon, and the internet will be in everything. But dude, you're way too high. And jump and get the kid to sleep. And fun running with some of you all. Nick, glad all's well with your fam. Night all. See you later, Digital Baka. For how we all would be there. There's no way graphics can get better than PS2 and Xbox drop. That and it took Ash 25 years to become world champ. And he's still only like 9 years old or whatever. 13 or however old he is. Go back and tell myself that someday I'll have gigabit fiber internet. Teenage me wouldn't believe it. So I mean, it said everything like Ash is a perfect example of what employers are looking for. 10 years old with 25 years experience. That's about right. That was fun applying for entry-level jobs requiring multiple years of experience. I think it's to weed out people that don't have the confidence, really, because I think a lot of those, especially like tech jobs, if they're an entry-level kind of position, they'll take you with less experience if you can put together a good resume and interview well. Used to play WoW on dial-up. My family didn't get high speed till 2006. Like on your Japan trip, did you stay in the Tokyo area or how far out did you venture? Yeah, so the first leg of the trip when we went to Japan, we stayed in Tokyo, and then we did the second leg in Shizuoka where the tournament was. So I didn't really venture out much beyond those two areas. And if anything, Kate went further than any of us did, because when we were in Shizuoka, one of the days, some of the people with us decided to try to go see Mount Fuji and hike or something. Kate went with them and they ended up getting lost or something. But that was like weigh-in day or something, so I was tied up. Missed the giveaway. Yeah, someone won on the first draw. We'll probably do something for those who stuck around, but I'm not sure what it is yet. What was the winning number? 541, I think. Really recommend a trip to Hiroshima just for okonomiyaki. Hey Celestial, what's up? I thought I'd fill up a 2 GB hard drive. Now I have multiple 4 TB laying around filled video I've shot and edited over the years. Yeah, it's crazy how much that's changed. When we were going to go back in 2020, our plan was to spend some time in Kyoto and take some trips over to Osaka and that area. But unfortunately that didn't happen. Hopefully we'll be able to make something happen and get to Japan in the next year or two maybe. Get involved or I'm not sure. I don't know if we have any confirmed on order. Extras for Crisp High Five from Fox, Patrick, Nick next time you visit Mecha Warehouse. Seasons of anime, not to mention video games, are just way too large. They need to compress those games. 150 gigabytes for one game is overkill. I hope you're well. I just got my God Hand Nippers 5.0s. Work great. Do you happen to know how I can do regular maintenance to it? I don't know that they really recommend much in terms of maintenance and stuff. I've never done anything to mine. Like in theory, you might want to oil the blades or something. but I'm not sure what the recommendation is. Has anyone seen a review of the Gundam Expo PBI drops yet? I'm mainly interested in the suits parts that you can't get normally in stores. Not as interested in the color. Clear variants. I'm not sure. Did 2 weeks, took the bullet train all the way to Hiroshima and worked our way back to Osaka, Kyoto, Hakone, then a week in Tokyo. Nice. The one thing I wish the most, I think, I mean, our trip last time was dictated a lot by what we were there for. So we were kind of just sticking with the group for the tournament. So it limited how far we really ventured away, and trying to be, you know, as prepared as possible for the tournament, not getting too worn out, too tired, stuff like that. Limited us a bit. So I wish I could have gone more places, but I wish we had spent our last day in Tokyo instead of Shizuoka, because it made our travel horrible. Because we had to hit the bullet train to get back to Tokyo for the flight, and so it required, you know, an extra couple hours of travel. P-band is mostly color variants of kits solely sold in Japan. Sometimes you get a P-band on the kit, but that's usually what it all is. Last drop that did the P-band last month, there's some good ones. I managed to snag the Wound War. How much Japanese do you learn before y'all have went? So I didn't really have any Japanese, really. I studied a little bit so I could read a few words, and I was speaking like karate Japanese for a while because we used Japanese in the dojo. So I knew a few words and stuff, but I couldn't really speak it. And if you stay in the main, like more popular areas like Tokyo, for example, you don't need any Japanese. A lot of people will speak English, or you can get by without any. They'll know enough, and you can kind of make it work without being able to speak. I know a bit more now than I did then. I think it would be interesting to try to speak Japanese while there. Although I suppose it helped that when we went, we had a fluent speaker with us that could help us out for the few things that we really needed help with. If I'd ever go to Japan, they would just look at me and say, "Yeah, he was from New York." Now imagine you saying "jet stream attack" during a match. Trains to Japan will now stops in English as well, at least on the bullet train. Yeah, I mean it's not too hard. Like the metro is super easy because they got the electronic signs usually that will tell you where you are, and a lot of signs are written in Romanji and stuff, so you can read them in addition to the Japanese. Any favorite foods you liked from Japan? Oh, I don't know if there's anything super specific. We had some really good ramen near the station in Shizuoka. That was really good. Also ended up having really, really good pizza in Japan after the tournament too. It could just have been because I hadn't had pizza in months because was on like a special diet preparing for the tournament. But I remember that being great, which is not really what I would have expected. KFC is still really popular in Japan. I'm not sure. Let's open next day ramen. How long were you in Japan? It was like 10 days, I think, when we went. Spent the first like 3 or 4 maybe in Tokyo, and then went to Shizuoka for the tournament. I really want to go not tied to something like a tournament or another event, so I can just kind of enjoy the trip. Because anytime you're going somewhere for competition, you end up fighting the mental battles you have to fight knowing you're about to fight. All right. Obviously, non-Japanese speakers will not have any issues in main tour series. Absolutely. My wife was planning a trip back in 2019 to go in 2021, but then, you know, the Rona, so we bought a house instead. Yeah, I mean, we were supposed to go April 2020, but you guys all know how that probably went. All right, so let's do one other draw. We'll do one of these, whatchamacallit draws. So poster, pin, or patch. And let's do a number from 1 to 75, and have you either ever been to Japan, wanted to go to Japan, yeah, or not, I guess. So 1 to 75, been to Japan or want to go to Japan, or haven't been, don't plan to, whatever. Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses, and you need to be present to win. I'm feeling there's going to be a lot of want to goes in here. Okay, C30 and D12. Plan to go in 2024, 2023. Yeah, I'd love to go. I don't know when I'll be able to go. I haven't really gone on any vacation since the business became like real. So I gotta figure out going on a more local vacation first before leaving the country, I think. But hopefully we'll be able to make that happen. I would love to just disappear for a week or two. There's also the financial side. Trip to Japan's not the cheapest of trips. Just the plane tickets alone can rack up quite a bit. You do a longer video blog on the visit. Ideally, it depends on the circumstances of the trip. I'd really love to be able to go to like the Shizuoka Hobby Show and maybe even visit the factory. So I'll have to see if I can make that happen. When your current job, we took no time off, and even the CEO got concerned with me. Yeah, I need to take some time off. Come to LA. The plan was to come out to LA, but for SCGMC, but then the thing with my mother-in-law happened, so next year we'll hopefully be out for SCGMC. You can allow you to see how Gundams are made. If so, that is so cool. I think you could do factory tours as even a consumer, or at least they did. I don't know if they're currently open, but I'd have to see what strings I could pull. Check full of weaves. I can't believe everyone wants to go to Japan. Planned and bought everything. Go to Disneyland, Gundam Land, and see Tokyo and other places. In April 2020, the code hit and screwed me out of a lot of money. Ouch, yeah. Took time off since I started there 4 years ago for family matters. At most, I take my BD out just to avoid being reminded of it. When I go, I'm bringing my BMX bike. I know dudes over there, the IG who ride too, and hang out with them for a week and just go ride and skate straight to Japan. Bring my video camera as well. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, only one number per person. So, G, you've disqualified yourself. I don't know if there's a way to fix posting that many. Same thing, John Cruz. I see multiple numbers. Girlfriend just got us 2 tickets to Japan for her birthday. She's a keeper. Nice. Nice, Ryan. The trick will be to see if I can go over there and write it off as a business trip and then use that to pay for the flights and then stay over there for a vacation while I'm at it. Not sure how that works though. Tokyo Disney Sea is awesome. Okay. Film content for the vlog. It's a business trip. Pretty much. I'm not sure if that counts for the kids though. Definitely a conversation I'll need to have with my accountant. I want to see a sumo match in person. Same. I would love to go see sumo. I was really into sumo like a year ago. I kind of stopped following it super closely, so I got super busy. Shame so many of the Gundam cafes whatnot are gone now. I want to go to the Xeon Diner. Yeah, it's a bummer. Just claim you have no kids sitting and have to bring them on the business trip. You're like a business honeymoon with no kids and go when Mecha Warehouse is so big it runs itself. I really want to be able to bring the kids though. I think they'd get a kick out of it. Love to attend NJPW Wrestle Kingdom in January. That would be a bucket inside the bucket list. Hire the kids part-time. There you go. Throw up with Joe and I see a text saying you guys have Psycho Boys. Speaking of buckets, I need a Haro popcorn bucket. There we go. Here are your kids' reaction to life-size Gundams. There you go. It's purely the video. The entire video is just a react video of them, and that therefore it's now a business trip for them. Does that work? I guess it works unless you get caught. There we go. I had something wrong. I had the wrong... That's pretty good articulation on that. Actually, I can go pretty far across the body. That's pretty good. So we've got an arm down. So next week will probably be the other arm from the looks of it. Let's get enough accountant bribes, it'll work. Gundam is for the children. Better get hired an accountant. That's another plastic crack addict. They will understand. There you go. I can get my accountant addicted. All right, calling time. Let's draw this number. Okay, 1 to 75. Number 48. Let's see if we have a 48. Oh, but it was John Cruz with his multiple entries. So I get to redraw. Okay, 57. Also John Cruz. Okay, let's try again. Number 7. Lucky number 7. I hate these single digit numbers because they pop up everywhere on the screen when I search. I don't see any 7s. So one more try. If no one gets it on this try, then I'm sorry, no one has any luck. One more try here. 32. Okay, Kayin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Mike E. Lasser. So we got two. Like Kayin? Kayin? Is that how you say it? So Kayin and Mike E. Lasser. We're gonna flip the coin. Flip the coin here. So whoever calls it first between you two, heads or tails, gets their pick, whichever one I see first on the chat. And then I'll flip the coin. We'll hopefully determine a winner, and then we'll call it a night. Okay, that works perfectly. KN calls heads. Michael Lasser has tails. So this is our heads. This is our tails. I flip it, catch it, throw it in the back of my hand. If I drop it, I reflip. When they call opposite of each other, yeah, it's perfect. It's way better than when they call the same thing. And I have to hope that what I see works out to be who got it first. Okay, flipping the coin. I think that counts as a drop. I don't even know where it went. There we go. Looks like we have tails. So congrats, Mike. Mike Lasser is our winner. Make sure I got that spelled right. Elsasser. There's an S in there. My bad. So congratulations, Mike. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll send that prize out this week. Make sure you mention whether you want the pin, the patch, and the patch could be the blue or the subdued colors, or if you want a poster. So yeah, that is it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good night. Appreciate you spending the time with me, and we'll see you, I think, next week. So, later.